I ever tell you about Trevor?
My money's on this being Michael speaking of Franklin here, perhaps saying, have I ever told you about Trevor? Come and have a look. He's over here smashing someone's head in. Just an idea. Take a note as to how the moon's lighting seems to have an effect on character textures. Trevor's arm here, for example, seems to be lighter on one side than it is on the other. There also seems to be quite a bit of weather going on because it's cloudy.
Major drug dealer.
Scenery suggests place, and out that window I can see a cactus. I'm going to suggest Blaine County. Also have a look at the table, you might notice a lot of equipment for producing drugs. The sign saying welcome to Sandy Shores, obviously where Trevor lives in Blaine County somewhere, and a Chevrolet truck by the looks of it. I'm not brilliant with cars, but I can kind of note those things, and of course some kind of mountain in the background. I don't think, however, it is Mount Chiliad. There are more than one peaks in this game.
Real hillbilly type shit.
On the right hand side there we have a liquor store. I'd imagine we can go and buy some things there. I expect Trevor lives in one of these caravans, and there is now a trailer being pulled by that truck. Awesome.
Bring me my cocker, I'm gonna cut your arm off.
Sorry to wake you fella, but we've got to have a look at your body. He's got a scar on him. Quite interesting, mission based, quite possibly. There is also a wardrobe there full of clothing, suggesting that we can customise what he wears. Looks like he thought it was a good idea to bat a member of the Lost MC around the face. This could suggest that one of the characters we've seen in previous games could be making a return. Although that isn't really very likely, it's still possible.
Back in town, baby!
No idea who that guy is on the right, however I reckon he's somewhat closely related to Michael's story, and Benedict Light is some kind of beer, I think, that's in the GTA world.
Yeah, please just go and ruin somebody else's home furnishing.
Vapid is one of the companies within the game, and it looks like we're jumping in some kind of stunt plane. That's pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, have a look at the bottom left, you can see a bridge there, and there is a vastly huge expansive countryside going on in the background. Fantastic. Trevor's decided to go and beat up an old fella, and there are some really expensive cars going on in the background.
New in town, I'm making friends, alright?
I'd imagine this is not only a mission-based activity, but a form of torture that can be done in your own time.
A friend, I mean, things could get really messy.
Rockstar have mentioned that the combat system has evolved tenfold since GTA 4, so the following clips show that. However, I think they're also in in-game cutscenes, or cinematic modes. Also looks like the cinematics for hijacking vehicles have been improved as well, which is a good sign.
Just keep him away from me and the children.
Nice new tits, by the way.
Nice underwear.
Nice trench gun shotgun of some description, but I'd like to point out that that is the Lost MC Los Santos logo, not just the Lost MC. So, I'd like to think that Johnny Klebitz will make an appearance in some description, however I don't think it's very likely he'll be around very much. I know the voice actor's done a lot of work for them, for example on Red Dead and whatever, so I think it's quite possible he'll be in the game, but not for a big amount of time. I'd suggest that Trevor is cleaning up house here, getting rid of any evidence that may be around burning bodies, and there is also a wind farm in the top left. Wonderful.
Admin issues. I see a shrink once a week.
Couldn't tell who's flying this plane, although I'd suggest it could be Michael. I don't think Franklin's got too much experience in the air, if any at all. I'd like to say that this is also potentially a mission and we shoot from this wing if we decide to play as Trevor. Don't know about you, but this definitely looks like a cutscene to me. If you enjoyed today's analysis, click the like button below. I want to see if I can get 500 likes on this. That would be astronomical. But either way, thank you very much for watching. I've been Ruth399, and I'll see you when we cover Michael.